welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I have another Fairfield Card Show pickups. This one is there's a couple deals that I did with some vendors and all that. One of them was my local card shop. They messaged me before the show, said, I have some cards that you probably were going to want to purchase, or I got some cards for you, they said. So ended up doing a deal with them for a box, a little collection box of cards you will see in this video. Probably, arguably, the best deal. Maybe, potentially. It would depend. It depends on one card, pretty much, for sure. So let's get it started here. So the first deal I did was with Jeff's, or for this pickup video, I did with Jeff's Barbecue Jerky, one of the OG supporters of the channel. Very nice guy. I talk to him for literally so much whenever I go to the shows and he's there. But Prism Monopoly PSA 10, $30 sticker, paid 30 bucks for it. I figured, why not? It's just, it'll appreciate value and all that. I feel like Wemby on the Monopoly just makes sense. PSA 10. So this one's a little this one's a little story. So I picked up 5 cards here for $5, but technically I'm into it for 10 because he gave me 5 back, but not really, but because I pretty much bought these for $5, which, you know, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I picked up this Rob Gronkowski card. Very cool card. It was him holding up the 24/7 title belt, like Topps Now. But these like 3 individuals, while I was sitting at the table, I was just sitting there, and then they were walking up to me. There's 3 individuals, and they were like sizing me up, like looking at me, looking me up and down, like, this dude seems out of place, like, you know what I mean? Like, so then they asked me like where I was from, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, are you from California? They're like, and I was like, yeah, I'm from California. Or like, are you from around here? I was like, yeah, I'm from California. But I was trying to, like, you know, like, I was trying to be very friendly to him, but he said, he's like, are you buying stuff? I was like, yeah. So he had low end stuff. He's like, oh, yeah, this is your box probably. So I picked out like 6 cards out of the entire thing, just because this was like the only stuff I was really interested in. The other stuff I would probably paid $5 and wanted the entire box, and even then I wouldn't have wanted it, to be honest, but I would have done it if someone wanted me to, you know what I mean? But traded them that card. It was around $15, so technically I am into this for $10 in theory, even though I paid $10 on the Gronk card. Someone got to enjoy the card show and all that, and I was just trying to be nice to him. Like, he was like, do you have anything else? I was like, nah, I'm not really trying to sell any stuff here. I just give you a good deal on that card. So he's like, okay, I understand. So he got to enjoy some cards, and I got some Jordans, LeBron, very cool LeBron MVP. I love that one. Shohei in his Dodgers uniform, and Paul Goldschmidt game used. So bread and butter stuff for me, but definitely got probably the short end of the stick. But yeah, so that's like a story I could go over, but I don't want to be mean to anyone. It's just sometimes you just kind of pick up on things, you know, like, you're like, oh, why? I wonder why they're asking something like that, or, you know. So sometimes, like, I was just, after our original conversation, I was like, you know Gronk, you know this guy, yeah? And he's like, there's Gronk. It's such a cool card. A little sad that I did the deal. Like, he's like, what do you want for it? And I was like, well, so last one for $15. I just want to be straight honest with him, not trying to take advantage of anyone. And he was like, what do you do these, and I give you $5? I'm like, sure. I paid 10. I'm like, sure. I really didn't make anything, but I literally made my money back technically on what I valued him at. And then he even took away one of the 6 cards I thought I was gonna get. And I was like, oh, without that one, I was like, okay. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. So it's a story. But yeah, so sometimes you do stuff just because you're like, maybe, you know, maybe they'll enjoy their time more, stuff like that. There you go. Very nice little patch here on the Cooper vest. I paid $40 for this lot in its entirety. Very cool USCA basketball. Jalen Johnson, the green pulsar. You got Keyshawn Vaughn on a nasty Spectra RPA number 35, nasty one. Oh, so I know this this seller here. So I did like $20 here. He had this one at like 10 here. This one at 10. I think these at 5. So it was like 15, 25. Yeah, so 15 or $5 a piece here on the Jalen Johnson. I think Jalen Johnson might be a little more. I could be wrong. Number 49 on the Luis Gora. That was just such a sick patch. National Treasures, RPA on card autograph, numbered. Couldn't go. I just had to grab it. And this rest of this stuff was $20 here. James Wood, Jared McCain, Brian Thomas, J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix, Jermaine Berton, Deion Sanders, Mark McGuire, Edgar Martinez, so big names. Soderstrom Refractor, he was leading the league in home runs for a while there. Jared Burse, Silver Prism, Vladdy G on the that's Prism Refractor there, and that's what they call it, PRISM Refractor for Topps products. Joe Thomas, Hall of Famer numbered. Mason Wynn, kind of cool little, it's definitely just a cheaper low-end product, but cool card nonetheless. Mason Wynn. Bryant Reeves, Topps Chrome, or Topps Finest Refractor with the peeling on it, with the coating. Jason Kendall, Legend, and the Kristen Newton Super Cracked Ice Stand that went off. This deal I did with a vendor that I know. Technically I know him because of the, well, I've met him before, I think, even before I met him because of him. So, but I met him at the Fairfield Card Show, and he and me have done deals before and all that. I was gonna buy card savers off of him. He was gonna sell them to me at like $15 or something, or $20 or something like that. But I just bought a case, so by the time I needed them, I didn't buy any from him. I didn't buy any, like, I just bought them online, even though I should have bought one from him before. But yeah, that's the story there. But he knows the first viewer to ever actually recognize me by my voice at a card show. So he knows him. I'm pretty sure he sets up with him every now and then, or he knows him. I'm pretty sure. Potentially, I could be wrong too. Could be mistaken. But $25 on this lot. Very good dude. Tuki Toussaint. I think this is like a $5 card or so, $6 card on the 70 years of baseball autograph. Sammy Watkins. That is game used football there. Game used football was used on what is that? November, December, October. I was going to say, but October 19th, 2014. Sammy Watkins game used football. N-word Encarnacion on the All-Star Game commemorative coin there. I think that's what they call it. Commemorative medallion. There you go. A Trevor Story on the Jackie Robinson commemorative relic there. You got these 1961 Topps stamps, $5 a pop. Like, I didn't even look them up. Didn't even care what they were, who they are, what the comps are. Like, $5 1961 stamp, but you know what I mean? Like, in like PSA slabs. Like, hello, $5. That's just, I feel like no brainers here. I have no idea. One of these could be something crazy. Probably not. He knows his stuff, I'm pretty sure. But very cool cards. And I did another deal with him actually while I was sitting at the table. He walked up to me after I was done doing a deal with somebody. He said, I'm gonna put these out for $5 a pop. You want us to look at them? And I was like, yeah, I'll look at them. So grabbed out these five. And I asked if he'd do 20 on the 5 of them. So $25 sticker and did 20. He said these ones sold for 12. Technically they're like a $3-4 comp card. So I was like, really? And I was like, really? They come for $12? These are Prism Emergent rookie inserts of Victor Wembanyama. Not a $12 card currently. At one point they probably were, to be honest. They probably were at one point, but $5 card there. So Victor rookies, you really can't go wrong with. I'll probably get a little more than last comp, to be honest, on whatnot. Jordan Love red aspirations from Donruss Elite. I loved these Donruss Elites. I call them the affordable kabooms. A very beautiful design. I love it. If they had the kaboom word on it, everyone would be drooling over them. That's how serious I am about that. So this is the lot buyout that I did, a collection buyout kind of. I did for my local card shop. I paid $250. They wanted $300. I was a little worried about the slab or two. You'll see. I'll talk about that here in the future, but you'll see like just some really cool stuff, like some bread and butter, some, you know, not so much, but Pandora, Joel Embiid's pretty cool. Number 150, Monte Morris auto. Some stuff better than others for sure. Some of it was kind of, you know, just random bulk filler and all that, but cool that they messaged me about it and cool on buying some stuff. So Field Level Silver Prism of Mahomes. That's a nice card. Luka, Acetate. You got some random stuff here and there. Josh Giddey, number to 150. He is a NBA Finals champion now, so very cool. He does get a ring now that the Thunder officially won it. I might buy one of his cards. We'll see. By the time you guys, there's one card I'm kind of eyeing a little bit. Not really, but like, you know, I'm not like super, you know, dying for it. But yeah, it was numbered to 25 autograph. It's on auction. No idea when it ends. Probably in the next like day or so. But yeah, number 99, Von Miller, Jamar Chase rookie. He's gonna grab out for sure. But I just bought the entire thing. It was an all or nothing deal, pretty sure. So went with all of it once the price was agreed upon. Garrett Wilson plates and patches, maybe a rookie. Looks like potentially 2022. Maybe it might be second year, but still a cool card nonetheless on the Garrett Wilson. So there's a nice little bit of Patrick Surtain II parallels in here too, rookie parallels. So overall, not a horrible deal at all. You know, if I offered it, I had to at least, you know, thought at the price point I could, you know, make some money. So Flipper Anderson, Invincible autograph, number to 45 on the Mark Brunell autograph. Topps Chrome Gold, number to 50. Derek Stingley, that's a nice one. Derek Stingley, number to 5. First on the printout of 5 in his LSU uniform. Select draft picks autograph. Pretty sure that's a rookie also. Elvin Hayes autograph, number to 35. Larry Tunsil on, not on card, sadly, but on his college contenders draft picks autograph there. Jalen Green, did he just get traded? He just got traded. Jalen Green Prism, name color match there. He just got traded to the, where is it? Oh my goodness, Jalen Green traded to where for who? The Suns for Kevin Durant. There you go. But Bogey, National Pride Red Prism for the PC. Bogey. I probably have the biggest collection of Bogdanovich in the world. Red Prism color match and his Hawks uniform there. Going to the PC. First time I've owned that, and first time I've owned this guy. Here's John Elway on the BCCG. That is near mint 9 or better there. So this paper was kind of like that, but more for sure. It was like slid down. Someone actually that walked up to my table or wanted me to try to do a deal with him had a SGC 7 John Elway. I was like, I just picked up this guy. He wanted to upgrade his copy, was what he wanted to do. But I let him know. He was like, he was interested, but the copy's just off-centered. It's very off-centered, but in the BCCG slab, the last comp's like a $90 card right now. If you crack it out, it's like $20 or so, especially probably with the centering. But he showed me here. He tapped it. So I was like, okay. Because when I bought it, I was a little worried about the paper moved, because it was like very off. It was like even like probably like that. But he tapped it, and now I know that you can do that with slabs. So I won't be trying to use that in the future, but try to actually just tap it in for the person, even if we can't agree on the deal. But this was the other card that kind of made me a little worried on this PSA slab. LeBron James Select in-flight, and it's in-flight selections there. It has a little damage here on the slab, so I'm a little worried about if someone's gonna care or not. But this card's like $120 card. So between these two, it's like $210 value. Technically, obviously, that's, you know, being a little high, especially with that centering copy. And are you really going to get that? Who knows? Like, really, honestly, conservatively, it's probably more closer to like $160 or so value if I had to quick sell them off, probably. That's probably pretty close to where it is value-wise, but some of these other cards that definitely help out, like this Surtain II, Joey Bosa Certified Gamers. Usually those are game worn, and it is Joey Bosa on the game worn. Tyrese Halliburton rookies, Drew Bledsoe Jersey Fusion, that's game worn typically, I'm pretty sure. Don't think they ever do non-game use for Jersey Fusion. John Smoltz, Glass Now, number /25. You got Jamar Chase, Optic Graded Rookie Bones. You got Jerry Jeudy, number /99. Jerry Jeudy Red Prism. Jair Alexander, number /50. Herbert Myhouse, Amir Smith Marset, Ruben Randall. Some autographs here. Von Miller, number /50, 50 of 50, last one print. And that was... we got one row from like those that LeBron slab went on. This is gonna be all one row of a two-row box. Green Prism, Giannis. I love the photo. Iconic card. It was selling like super crazy when they first came out. They were like, even the raw one was, or even the base one was crazy. It was like you could sell that thing for like $10 a pop or something crazy. But PS2 green Pearson parallels, so this stuff helped out a little bit. I feel like I was pretty spot on where I wanted to pay to. I mean, some of it's definitely better than others, but like, it's like Carmelo Anthony number 150 Lakers uniform. The PS2's really helped out for sure. I probably wouldn't even offer it if there wasn't a piece of PS2 parallels personally. But like that, and that Helpin Hayes too, and that Derek Stingley help out too for sure. I think the Alvin Hayes is like a $15 card or so, maybe 10. I might be wrong too. It might be single digits. Core Jades, all right. Dylan Stoner. I don't know why that reminded me of the Wiz Khalifa song, "The Life of a Stoner." Life of a Stoner. Sorry. Okay. So we have a whole bunch of random stuff here too. Devontae Smith, rookie. Jeremy Sochan, that's a level 2 rookie for the Spurs there. PS2 Optic Rated rookies. Colton Cowser, Daniel Hunter, Prism Silver. Is that like actually a silver Prism rookie? I think that is. That could be something. Those Cool Silvers are a lot more rare than we are used to. Ant-Man rookie, so helps out there for sure. You have, this one looks like maybe only a couple are going to be showcase cards and all that, but hey, oh, look at that. That's lime. Yeah, that's lime. I thought it was gold. It looked like for a second it's fool's gold there on that lime parallel. Adonis Medina, number /99. Javonte Williams, Jalen Green. You got just a random, probably less than $1 there. Clearly acetate. You got the red cracked dice, PS2. You got Demaryius Thomas, numbered. Not numbered, but cool. Cool, shiny rookies and stars. Daxton Hill for the Bengals. Sochan, not numbered. Those ones for football are numbered to 50. That's why it always fake me out. Joe Namath on the Jersey Fusion game you used to watch is pretty cool. In his Alabama uniform. That one is pretty cool there. And then this is the last little stack here for the $250 lot. Jerry Jeudy Prism, Black Silver Prism. You got Grayson Allen on the autograph. Bailey Zappi, Cleo Donruss, rated rookie autograph. Yerland Confidant there on the first Bowman Speckle Chrome there. Some random stuff. But Travis Kelce, Aqua, number 299. So yeah, that was the entire pickup there, number 2, or for the $250. Getting a little overheated here. I might turn on my air conditioning and eat and then record. I have maybe 2 more videos. I might just do one. Actually, I don't really need to do that one, so we might just might hold off. So, but it's not stuff you guys need to worry about. All the videos will release in the future. But okay, I appreciate you guys for watching. Take it easy with me. I hope I see you next one. Well, let me actually recap a little bit. So we paid $250 on the collection buyout from the local card shop. Got a cool little LeBron James showcase card. You got the John Elway showcase card. You have the Victor Wembanyama, probably going to be a showcase card, where I just hold it. Victor will go up. Elvin Hayes is really cool. Derek Stingley is really cool. Some really cool whatnot stuff. Some random, maybe I have to do progressive lots. Some of them I have to just give away. The cool thing with progressive lots, you can always just get cards going and all that. You got some random cheap slabs. You got Bol Silver Prism. That was probably a shoot at one point. How much do you think that card was at one point? When Bol was the guy there, remember that? Bol, that card shoot. What do you think that card was worth? What I paid for the thing? Probably not. Probably like 150 bucks at least. Maybe 250. That's kind of crazy to think about. Okay, so that's all I got now. I appreciate you guys for watching. Take it easy with me, and I hope I see you in the next one. Deuces.